Hello everybody, hope you're all well. Welcome back to my channel, welcome back to a brand new video. I'm outside M&S because I'm in town to meet a friend. I'm at London Victoria. We're going to go for a bit of lunch, and I thought I would come in a little bit early and take a look around M&S because it's been a while since I had a good browse in there, and I've noticed a lot of the kind of fashion magazines have been talking about Marks & Spencer's quite a bit. The clothes seem to have really improved in the last year or so, I'm going to say. I've noticed with the menswear, which I've been looking at, that it looks a lot nicer recently. I've noticed some things that I would definitely quite like. So I thought I'd take you around for a look. I'll just take you around the whole store and show you as much as possible. In case you fancy a browse in M&S yourself, maybe you haven't got one so close to you, so it'll give you an insight into store to see if it's worth a visit. We'll also have a look at the food as well and see what bits they've got in for summertime. They always do the nicest food, don't they? I do love M&S. I've been going to it ever since I was very young. I remember going there with my nan and she was a big fan. So yeah, love a bit of M&S, and I thought you would enjoy it too. Let's head on in. I've just spotted that they're doing these summer beauty bags. Sometimes these can be quite good value, can't they? So it's £25 with a £30 spend on clothing, homeware or beauty, and it says that it's worth £155. If I see it in store, I don't know if it's sold out already, but I will show you. And we have some nice men's fashion in the window here. All the summer stuff is in, so yeah, let's go inside and take a look. I can already see a lot of green, bright green. I feel like that's quite a popular colour for this year. I really like lime green. I think it's really fresh for summer. So we have, yeah, lots of nice colours. I mean, I'm not sure how much of the women's wear to show you, but I feel like a lot of you will be interested in this. So I'm just going to kind of give you a bit of an overview of the kind of colours that we've got going on. A lot of bright stuff, isn't it? I feel like they've really gone bright in M&S. I went into Zara the other day and it was completely neutral in terms of the palette. Literally every single item, in menswear at least, was kind of cream or black. But in here, it's very colourful. I feel like Steph would wear that on packed lunch. So, what else have we got? Yeah, this green I'm seeing a lot of. If you're a fan of lime green, head down to M&S because there is a lot of it in store. Let's have a look at the price point to give you an idea. So this dress is £39.50. And then it looks like, yeah, so I always think M&S is a good place to come to for kind of like classic wardrobe pieces like trousers, blazers, that sort of thing. They're quite something, aren't they? Not sure how I feel about polka dots. Slightly out of my comfort zone in women's wear, not because I feel uncomfortable, just because I don't really know what I'm talking about. They have a whole section of wide fit shoes, which I think might be of interest to some of you. I wonder if they do that in menswear too. But yeah, they've got loads of choice in the wide fit section. Absolutely loads and loads. And then have the kind of regular fit over here. They've got loads and loads of sandals in store. If you're going on holiday, I feel like this could be a good place to come to. Absolutely loads of choice. Heels, and then, oh, they've got trainers too. Quite a wide selection of trainers. I feel like in women's wear I don't really know what I'm talking about. I mean, I'm quite happy to browse it and show you, but yeah, in terms of kind of detail and describing things like fits and cuts, I'm a bit lost. So I do recommend a channel, Laura Burns, I think her name is. I'll link it in the description box. She does some really nice kind of fashion videos, and she's on Instagram as well. But I met her at an event, gosh, it must have been a few years ago, and she's lovely, and I think a lot of you would really enjoy her channel. So I will pop that in the description box if you're interested in kind of women's fashion and styling different outfits. They've got all the basket bags in here, which I know are very popular at the moment, and there's a designer one, isn't there, that's I think probably around the £800 mark. I mean, personally, I wouldn't invest a lot of money in a basket bag because I just don't think they last. This kind of material can eventually break down, can't it, or get quite worn, regardless of whether it's designer or not. So personally, I don't think a basket bag is worth a designer investment if you're investing in a designer bag. That's my 2 pence for you. But these ones are 45, so yeah, not bad, although yeah, this isn't leather, so it just depends how long these straps are going to last. In my opinion, we like to know that we're getting good value for money, don't we? But they're nice bags actually, aren't they? This is £29.50. And what else have we got? Yeah, smaller ones as well if you wanted like a more compact size, and it's got a drawstring on it, which I think would be quite handy, especially if you're abroad, to keep any pickpocketers' hands out of it. Yeah, I like that feature. I think the drawstring on that's a very good idea, and they've got some kind of matching woven hats as well. They've got a nice selection of bath products here. I really like these brown bottles. They look lovely, and yeah, the price points seem pretty reasonable. I was immediately drawn to this blue colour because I love anything that smells really fresh, and the scent of this is neroli, jasmine and sea salt. I've just given it a sniff and it is really fresh, as I hoped. Perfect for summertime. I love this kind of scent. I've got hand wash for £5, so I feel like this is quite a similar product to the Molten Brown ones that you get, and they look really nice. They smell nice too. I've given a couple of them a sniff. And they've got quite a good range actually, but yeah, a lot of the classic ones, the orange and bergamot, I mean, I know you can get a lot of these in places like Aldi and Lidl for even cheaper. So these fragrances are also reminding me of Molten Brown, and they're £6 for 30ml, which is really reasonable. I've just given them a sniff, and yeah, quite nice. I like the black pepper. That does very much remind me of the Molten Brown one. I've also got this set for £3.50. It's a discovery set, so you've got lots of the fragrances. You've got 7 fragrances here, and each one is 2ml, so really nice little pack to take on travels, pop in a wash bag. And then they've also got a more reasonable 2-pack here, so you get the fresh bergamot and the black pepper 30ml, 2 bottles for £7.50, so that works out significantly cheaper because otherwise they are £6 per bottle. That'd be quite a nice gift, wouldn't it? I haven't seen this Monte and Wild range before, but it looks kind of old school. It's got like the old school bottles. We've got talc here. Does anybody use talcum powder? And what have we got here? Moisturising aftershave, body wash. And they do some quite nice gift sets here for £15. You get 3 of the fragrances. I feel like now would be a good time to start popping some of these away for, I mean, I shouldn't say the C word in June, but it's so nice and quiet in store at the moment. I'm just imagining what this is going to be like come November and December time. So, you know, I think it's never too early. Oh my goodness, look at this. We have a Percy Pig. Is that Percy Pig? I think it is, isn't it? Beauty pouch. Yeah, it's £7.50. That's fun. They've got loads of different designs as well if you are looking for a new wash bag. I think they're £7.50 for this size. Oh, that's £9.50, so that's a little bit more because it has the embroidery detail on it. They've got quite a large range of kind of relaxing home fragrances in here. Just giving that a sniff. Oh, that is a lovely one. That smells kind of lavendery. What have we got in here? Just trying to see what it says. Restore candle. It does smell very restorative. Oh, so cedarwood, geranium, eucalyptus. Why do I think that smells lavendery? It smells very nice. I like that one. And then we have Meditate, which is black pepper, mandarin, cypress and cedarwood. That's not very strong. I'm not getting much from that. And then, oh yeah, that's Meditate too. Yeah, Restore I think is my favourite out of those. Sunglasses, just show you the price point. So £15. Yeah, £15 for the sunnies in here. They look like nice quality ones. They've got a bit of a sale on some of the jewellery by the looks of things, 30% off. I'm going to bypass the underwear section because that's definitely out of my comfort zone, but we'll head into menswear now. We've got a few Father's Day gifts here, with Father's Day just around the corner. Yeah, more of these Monte and Wild gift sets. What do we have here? That's a big box for a fragrance. It's a 200ml, and that's amber, geranium and cedar. Seeing a lot of geranium, aren't we? Interesting. I do like my geraniums. I've got some new ones growing out on the roof garden. So men's underwear, we have, oh, these look nice, micro skin. That looks like a fabric that would be really comfortable. Yeah, I like the look of these. In fact, I might actually pick up some of those. I like boxer shorts that feel like you're not wearing boxer shorts. These are microfiber made with recycled polyester. So my favourite is Modal. I think I've spoken to you about that before. Modal is my favourite fabric for underwear. But yeah, these do feel like nice quality. And I think they would probably wash really well too. Oh look, they've got all these handkerchief sets. Oh, that's so nice. I like these ones with the bikes on. I've got nice vests in here too. I feel like it's a great place to pick up those kind of staples to wear under a shirt if you have an office job, or you know, if you want to wear something more formal. I feel like the vests in M&S are really nice quality. And then I think these are kind of, yeah, long pants set. So these are kind of like indoor joggers, I guess, or like almost a mix between joggers and pyjama bottoms. I think they're quite nice, just nice simple colours. That's what I like about M&S. I feel like they just do nice quality basics, nothing too crazy, so they can kind of be worn any time of year. Nice pyjamas as well, really nice simple sets, but I like the piping detail on the collars. Let's have a look at the slippers. Yeah, they look quite nice too, don't they? Nice, and fur lining, that's lovely. Thermo warmth, genuine suede, they look great. I like those a lot. Oh, I like this belt. That is that 14? 18. That's really nice, this woven style. I think that's great for summertime. I think it looks quite expensive with this leather detail. This is quite a nice size of bag for travels, because I feel like that's tall enough that you can fit a water bottle in, like one of the Chili's water bottles, but also not too big. And then with the front pouch as well, I feel like great to pop like passport in and that sort of thing. Sunglasses. Let's see what the oh, it's tricky to do this with one hand. I need to get my knee involved. See if there's any additional pockets in there. No, just the one. I would have liked to see a internal pocket here, to be honest, that you could slip something into, but yeah, not bad. It has got, oh, it has got a zippable pocket at the back actually, which would be really good to pop a passport into. Yeah, alright M&S, I'll let you off. Pocket at the back we like. What's it like inside? Yeah, there's a zippable pocket on the inside as well, which I like to see. Yeah, I like that. How much is that? 25. I feel like this fabric on the strap, it's almost like seatbelt material. I feel like that would last well. Oh, and they've got some nice looking hats down here. I feel like this would be good for summer, wouldn't it? That would really keep the sun off your face. And then we have these kind of Baker Boy style ones as well. I think David Beckham wears this style, doesn't he? Sartorial range. I've noticed this teddy bear design popping up quite a lot around the store, and it really reminds me of the Ralph Lauren teddy bears, so a little bit of a dupe going on here. We have this set of socks, that's £12. We have another bear on the pyjama set here, it says Big Bear, and they've got these matching sets all around the store as well. They've got like the mini-me versions of a lot of the clothes, which is really sweet for families. So you can get like matching pyjamas and matching holiday clothes. Just looking at the men's shoes, they have these boat shoe style. This kind of reminds me of Timberland style with that detail on it. £59. I can imagine these being quite uncomfortable. I've never really got on with a pair of boat shoes and found a pair that actually was really comfortable, but I think if you buy a good quality pair they can kind of mould to your foot, can't they? But yeah, that bit I can already see a blister situation. Do you like these? Are they driving shoes or racing shoes? Nice kind of soft suede with this, yeah, this base. I feel like there's an expensive brand that makes these, isn't there? One of the designer brands that has the classic design, but this is very similar to that. I can't remember what it's called. These are £49, which I think is quite a good price for those. Have this sartorial range. I think this is a lovely looking suit. It says pure wool, and see what the price is of that. Yeah, 140. I think the collar on that's lovely. And this tie has caught my eye as well. This is cotton with linen and it's made in Italy. I feel that would be really nice for summer. How much is that? £30. It's lovely quality. Oh, and they've got pure silk ones too. That's 25, but yeah, as I mentioned earlier, I'm not sure how I feel about polka dots. This is a nice jacket. I feel like it's strobing a bit on camera, so it has this very kind of fine check going on. And it has a bit of stretch, which I always like to see with a suit. Very forgiving and makes them more comfortable. Yeah, that's it up here on the mannequin. I think that looks really nice. Oh, and I like this too, this really simple button-down knitted top. I think that's nice for summer. The thing with those tops, I always feel like they shrink a little bit, and I end up only having like a few wears out of them. I guess it depends on where you buy them from, but I've noticed with Zara shirts, they can really shrink very quickly, which I find incredibly frustrating given the price points. And I'm pretty sure I'm following the washing instructions when that happens. This one, oh, modal, that's what I was talking about. This is cotton modal. Nice knit. I feel like that would be nice quality. And I feel like actually something like this should hopefully wash quite nicely. Let's see, £40. Yeah, not bad. I like the detail on the sleeves and the base here. I always like a little bit of extra detail down there and on the sleeve. I think that's really nice. They've got kind of a lot of quite generic-y suits, shirts, kind of office wear. Nothing really grabbing me in that department. And then the jeans. I don't think I've ever worn a pair of M&S jeans, but they've got some quite nice washes, like vintage washes. Kind of like your classic blue jeans. You know, if you find your nice fit, I think these could be quite nice. I do like the wash. And yeah, quite a lot of choice in terms of jeans in here. These ones have stretch. Performance denim flex. This isn't quite too thick, which I like, especially with black jeans, which I wear quite a lot. And those are £45. Not cheap, are they? But I feel like they'd be good quality. I guess with a pair of Levi's for a similar style, you'd be looking at maybe double that, I guess. So competitive in that respect. What's the fly like? Yeah, zip up fly and then a button up waist here. Yeah, I think these look like nice quality actually. I like the thickness of those, as in not too thick. And we've got hoodies, various kind of cargo pants. I know some of you are watching from the US, so you will hear me say trousers rather than pants. And if I'm talking about pants, it's probably underwear, or the I tend to call them boxer shorts if they are like the ones we just saw. Nice summer shirts in store. Nice classic kind of gingham style here, 35. And these are what I was telling you about. And they have, yeah, kids shirts for like £10. And then we have the grown-up version for 32. I think that's really sweet. Imagine that on holiday. I like these prints too. Great for summertime. This is nice. This reminds me of kind of like a wallpaper that you might see. How much is that? 32. Classic shorts. You may have seen I got some M&S shorts on my holiday in Gibraltar, but I got mine from the charity shop there and they were £1. Still got them. They're kind of like a brighter blue than that, so very wearable actually. You can pair them with lots of different tops. This is 30. Oh, I'm not sure about that neck actually. No, I would prefer that to be a button-up shirt. Collars like this, it doesn't work for me. They always end up looking scruffy and you have to really iron it to make it look right. I like it though, but yeah, I'd prefer that to be a button down. And shirts like this, I had one similar from, where was it from? Maybe it was like Fire Trap or something, I can't remember. I think I got it from eBay, but it was in a very similar fabric, and I found this so wearable on holiday just because it doesn't really crease and it was just great for nights out. It's the sort of shirt you can throw on and just look quite smart for an evening out on holiday. It's a navy blue, it's coming up quite bright on camera. Yeah, £30, but yeah, great kind of staple for holidays. Wear it in the daytime too, over a t-shirt, kind of button open, and then yeah, nighttime just do the buttons up, pair it with a nice pair of chinos, and you are good to go. This is nice. I like the detail on this. It's almost like a kind of cord that's stitched on rather than just a printed stripe. It's almost like something you see at the haberdashery. How much is that? 20 quid. Yeah, that's a nice quality t-shirt. And yeah, I feel like the colours in here are really good for like mixing and matching. So if you were packing for a holiday or just for wearing throughout the summer, you could kind of team both of these t-shirts and alternate them with a pair of chinos or a pair of shorts in a similar colour. Just go for like a kind of neutral or a navy blue and mix and match between them. I think they'd look really nice with like some brown loafers or brown sandals. Yeah, I like the way they've kind of thought about the colours in here and kept them quite simple. I have heard for packing for a holiday, if you stick to colour palettes like either black and white or navy and beige, you kind of can't go wrong then. You can just keep mixing and matching. And good old Jane MacDonald recommends then, if you go black or white, beige or brown, this is if you're going on a cruise, oh, one can dream, I hope to go back on a cruise, then you can also then just stick to your gold or silver bling for the evening time to add a bit of sparkle, depending on which you go for, and you're sorted. Can't touch this, obviously I have to touch it, and that is £16. Oh yeah, swimming trunks. This is nice, classic summer design, nice and timeless. £25, quite pricey for a pair of swimming trunks. I mean, in Primark these are kind of similar ones for £6, but I feel like the price points are pretty fair in M&S. I like this, Pizza Addict. That's me on a Monday when my local pizzeria has half price pizza. Hey, I think that's it for fashion. Let's go and have a look at the food. I don't think there's any like actual homeware in this store, so maybe we'll do that another time. Let me know if you fancy that in the comments. And yeah, let's go and have a look at the food. First thing you smell is the bakery as you come in store. Oh wow, look at these meringues. These are £2.10. I think these would be really good to get for summer to smash up and just throw in with some whipped cream and strawberries. I feel like that would look like quite an impressive dessert for minimum effort. They're £2.10 each. Yeah, I love this strawberry that runs through those. Oh, these look good. Coffee and walnut swirl. I haven't tried those, but that looks right up my street. Cinnamon buns. I don't have such a good selection in my local M&S. I feel like the bakery here is rather good. Sticky toffee muffin, Victoria muffin, lemon-filled muffin. I'm going to make you all hungry, aren't I? Birthday yum nut. These are two for £2.90, and a billionaire's yum nut. Gosh, those look very, very sweet. And what are these? Oh, apricot Danish. Gosh, these all look absolutely divine, and the bread smells really good too. They've got sourdough here. Oh, apricot and fig. Wow. Made over 35 hours. Yeah, they've got some lovely loaves in here. Focaccia. I feel like I'm going to be making you all very hungry. I do apologise. I hope you've got some snacks while you're watching this. Now, the price points in M&S, I know they vary, and it can be quite pricey here, the food, can't it? But they also have quite a lot of value packs, value ranges. I mean, we've got potatoes here for £1 a bag, which I think is pretty good going. That is a massive bag of potatoes, isn't it, for £1? So I will try and show you as many kind of budget options as I can as we go around and look at everything. See how the prices compare. I mean, I've noticed, obviously, we are seeing the prices in all the supermarkets shot up. So it's actually making some of the more premium ones less expensive in comparison to the cheaper ones, if that makes sense. I think it just depends on what you buy. But yes, I feel like things like, you know, I shop at a local M&S and I pick up things like bananas, eggs, bread, and all of those things are reasonable. They're actually just as cheap as going to the really more affordable supermarkets. So yeah, I think it just depends on what produce you're buying in terms of prices. Seeing a lot of these locked price stickers, so it's interesting to see how those compare. And yeah, I always love to keep my eyes peeled for these as well when I shop at M&S, the yellow stickers. They often have really good reductions. If you come to an M&S store, usually later in the day, they'll often have lots of those, and you can pick up some really good stuff to pop in the freezer. But yeah, a bag of carrots like this for 60p, you get absolutely loads in here. That's a kilogram bag, so good prices for your fruit and vegetables. I noticed around the corner they have big bags of oranges for £2, which looked really nice. Let's just show you those. Yeah, £2 for this massive bag. So you could juice those, couldn't you? Or just cut them up into segments. I feel like they look really nice. Then like the snacking fruit, we have the grapes. I'm really going for it as a full tour, guys, so I realise this might not be of interest to some of you, but hopefully it's useful. Oh, look at this. These beans look good. I do love those. 85p. Oh, and we've got some reductions here too, so down to 59p, and they look like they're still in good condition. Fresh pomegranates for £1. The avocados are 65p, and these look like a really good size. I was in Lidl yesterday and they had medium ones for 65p, so a lot smaller than this. These feel like they need a lot of ripening, but they are ripen at home. There's nothing worse than when you get one and it doesn't ripen. Have you ever had that? And you've had it in the fruit bowl or, you know, on the side for a few days, and then you go into it and it's like a stone still. Anyway, enough of the avocado chat. The blueberries, what are the prices of these? I think that's quite expensive. That is significantly more, I think, than Lidl. What have we got? Mixed berries. I have noticed though the strawberries in here, they often reduce these. Again, in my local one, these will often be down to like 90p by the end of the day, because I think they obviously have quite a high turnover of these. So come in later in the day and you'll definitely get those cheap if they've got excess stock. And then we have these donut peaches, and these are ripen at home as well, and they're £2 a punnet, which is pretty good going. And to the fresh salads, and I do love the salads in here. I had this recently. This is burger slaw, and that is really lovely. It's kind of like, how would you describe it? Yeah, like burger sauce but with coleslaw. Really yummy. I do like the coleslaws that you get in here, and you can get the traditional one for £1.30, which I think is really reasonable. One of the shop staff just came over to me and asked me what I was doing, and I was thinking, oh no, I'm going to get told off, because occasionally shops will kind of come and tell me to stop vlogging in store for whatever reason. I think sometimes they're worried about security. I don't quite understand that, but no, she was really lovely, and she just said she wanted to see what I was up to and follow me as well. So thank you, M&S, for yeah, lovely staff here. It's nice to be welcomed in store when you are trying to show the produce that's available and the products that are available. It is really appreciated when stores are welcoming. That's good, isn't it? 50p each for a courgette, and the size is quite big. Yeah, I feel like you'd only want one of those, wouldn't you, for like an evening meal? So to pick one up 50p, I think is pretty good going. And the broccoli looks nice. I often see the bread reduced in here as well. So you've got white loaves down to 43p, and like a medium wholemeal down to 52p. And you can pop these in the freezer, can't you? So yeah, sometimes if I see them reduced, I will pick one up and pop it in the freezer, and then you can just whip it out to make toast with. I've got some reductions on these. Oh, look at those, they're so cute. Dinosaur crumpets, Crumposaurus. They've got yeah, down to £1.06. Loads of different breads. I do like this style bread. Quite like that with like an egg on it and some avocado, or some like Philadelphia. Now, I'm sorry, but I can't get on board with the price of these cakes in a jar. £4.75, nearly a fiver for some cake in a jar. I don't understand that, when you can buy like a full cake for Where are they? I mean, you can get a set of cakes, mini Victoria sponges for £3.20, but they've also got like the individual cakes. Where are they? Like these ones for £3.80. So I don't really understand those cakes in a jar. I'm sorry. But yeah, they seem a little bit expensive to me for what they are. But yeah, the cakes in here are great, aren't they? Perfect for like birthdays and stuff. They've got some nice ones. What are these? Raspberry Ripple, that looks good. £17. Decorate your own iced Madeira cake for £18. That's good, isn't it? Quite a good size if you wanted to have a go at decorating something but can't be bothered to actually bake the cake. And they've also got decorate your own iced fruit cake as well. So I think these are good for celebrations. This is 21, and yeah, just like a nice size classic fruit cake. I do love a bit of fruit cake. You've got the cute little candles here, Percy Pig ones. These tubs are really nice, aren't they? Very naughty, very indulgent. What have we got? Rocky Road Bites. They're reduced, £2.52. There's usually an offer on these, isn't there, where you get 2 for 4 or something? It doesn't seem to be on anymore. I feel like those always used to be on like some kind of multi-pack deal. And they've got a really good range of cordials and presses in M&S. Percy Pig Fizzy Pop, £2.90. Well, that sounds nice. Clementine Tonic. And they have a pink grapefruit too. These tins are lethal. They are something like 8%. Yeah, 8%. I do like the Cosmo, but the sugar content in those is really high. I haven't seen this before for summer. This is a sparkling rosé wine, Popolino. That's £10.50. See what else they've got in the way of summer drinks. We've got a bit of a reduction here on some blood orange and cranberry vodka. That's down to £16. I like the bottle of that. Looks rather nice. Yeah, I think this is new, this Popolino. Might have to try that at some point. Oh, do we have, yeah, a reduction on there? So this is down to £8.50 at the moment. All the various dips in here. Oh my goodness. I love all of these things. Cream herby feta dip. Oh, that sounds so nice. Smoky tomato and aubergine. I feel like as we're going into summer, this is the kind of thing I like to have for dinner. Just some salad, maybe some chopped up pita bread and a few dips. A few nibbly bits. They've got nice quiches too. You can get these reduced quite often and pop those in the freezer. I feel like the fridge is quite noisy, so apologies about that. Oh yeah, what have we got here? Chicken meatballs. Again, you can pick up meat in here, usually reduced, and pop that in the freezer too. And these salmon fillets, down to £11.95. And how many do you get? A minimum of 5. Just thinking, yeah, I think that's quite good value. I think that is good value for salmon. That's something else that I like to make at this time of year. Just shove some salmon in the oven with some microwavable rice, and I just empty the packet out and then throw in maybe some cherry tomatoes, some tender stem broccoli. Meal for 1 roast beef, £3.99. Again, something you could just whack in the freezer. And if you couldn't be bothered to cook, it would be delightful. What are these? Cheese rarebits and ham. Cheese rarebit and ham crumpets. Oh wow. That's a. Oh, this is the dine-in section. What do they do now? So gastropub, £12. Main, sides, starter or dessert. I remember when dine-in used to be dine-in for £10 and included a bottle of wine, didn't it? And then it went up to 15. Things have shot up, haven't they? Let's face it. But still some bargains to be had. M&S do the nicest biscuits, and some of them are really reasonable as well. You've got yeah, like 60p for their rich teas, and they also do some really nice custard creams. I think they're literally like 35p. Yeah, look at these ones. These are 30p for a packet and 35 for the bourbon creams, and I like these ones, the jam sandwich creams, which are 65p a pack. Oh, and these ones are really good too, the milk chocolate rounds. Really chunky chocolate on those. Those are £2.40. Couldn't come to M&S without showing you the Percy Pig. Percy Pig and Pals. no less. Gosh, they have such a variety. Who is a fan of a Percy pig here? Let me know in the comments. Also Colin the caterpillar as well. Those are fruit gums. Some of you watching overseas might be wondering what a Percy pig is, and it's a kind of like a jelly sweet. Well, is it a jelly sweet? It's a candy basically, and it's kind of chewy, and I think they're strawberry flavoured in the shape of little pig faces called Percy. If anyone else can describe a Percy pig better than that for our viewers overseas, please feel free to in the comments. I've never really paid attention to the cereal in Marks and Spencer's, but they've got things like multi-grain hoops. They've got obviously similar to the leading brands, Choco Pops, Rice Pops, and the prices seem quite reasonable of these actually. You've got cornflakes here for 85p for a box, and then down here you've got your whole grain wheat, so these are like your Weetabix, for £1.85. That's pretty good, isn't it? And then special flakes, I guess that's like Special K, £2.10. Just seeing what the price of the tuna is. They've got tins of tuna for £1. I got some yesterday in Lidl for 65p. I'm not sure if it's the exact same size tin, that's the only thing, so I can't do a direct comparison. But yeah, that seems alright. I like the fact that it's got the easy access lid. If any of you have watched my very lazy cooking in the slow cooker videos, you'll know that I'm too lazy to even open a tin when I cook, so if I have an easy access open tin, I'm a happy man. We've got the different mayos here as well, roasted garlic, salt and vinegar mayo. I mean, there's some of these that I kind of, if I'm honest, don't see the point of. Sicilian lemon sounds nice though, but I just feel like I'm more of a kind of standard mayo guy, and then add a bit of lemon, add some salt and vinegar. I mean, roasted garlic mayo, yeah, I'm not sure if I fancy that either, to be honest. I like some roasted garlic and then I put a bit of mayo on. What's the creamy burger mayo? That sounds nice actually. I think I'd quite fancy that one. Or do you just go for salad cream and sack the mayo off? All the debates. It's going to be kicking off in my comments section at this rate. This is something that I've been buying more recently. Whole grain mustard. This is £1 in M&S, and I really like it on tender stem broccoli. I kind of learnt that from one of the Hello Fresh recipes that I cooked. And yeah, I've become a fan, so that is a staple in the fridge now. And then I just thought I'd quickly show you this section. I was hoping to find some of the cleaning supplies actually. Maybe that's a little bit further down. Yeah, we have all the teas here and coffees, and then yeah, this is what I wanted to show you. I've heard good things about their laundry detergents. How much are these? £5.75 for 50 washes. So that's not a bad price, is it? And I've heard good things. Luke was telling me about the softener, I think it was. Here we go. It says the fragrances have been curated with perfume houses and use up to 10 botanical essential oils for lasting freshness. So yeah, yet to try it, but I have heard very good things about Marks and Spencer's laundry detergents and cleaning products. And some of it's quite reasonable too. Yeah, the washing up liquid's £1.05. You've got basics like bleach for 70p down there. I like the bottles of these, the kind of ribbed design. I feel like if I did buy that, I'd probably save the bottles and reuse them. Fabric freshener spray. Oh, and they've got some kitty treats. And Pumpkin and Mittens are just approaching the age now where they will be allowed treats for adult cats. So yeah, I'll definitely have to pop back here to get them some treats. They do have a freezer section as well in store. Lots of ice creams, lollies, tubs of ice cream. That's reasonable, isn't it? 2 litres of strawberry soft scoop, £2.20. Oh, look at this. They've got birthday cake, iced dessert. These are 2 for £5. Vanilla iced dessert as well. I've forgotten they do these as well. They've got these gin and tonic sorbet tubs. Oh my goodness, the time has absolutely flown in here. I think I've been browsing for over an hour, and it's time to go meet my friend now for lunch. This is my friend Rebecca.
Hello.
And Rebecca is a television presenter and helped me out loads before. Do you remember when I was doing my first packed lunch?
I do, I loved it, I loved it.
And I was so scared, and I was just sending Rebecca loads and loads and loads and loads of like questions, and you helped me out loads of that. So thank you.
Well, do you know what? I don't think I did. You knew it all anyway.
No, I didn't.
I just think when you plunge yourself into the first time, there's so much that's assumed, isn't there?
Yeah.
Like, there's your piece, you're like, right,
Yeah.
okay, so I've got now 5 voices in my ear, no
Yeah.
problem.
Yeah, and just being live, I don't know, I think I had a real phobia of it, so yeah, you did help me out loads. But I'm going to link Rebecca's Instagram in the description box so you can go and have a look at what Rebecca's up to. You're doing loads of interesting things at the minute, aren't you?
Loads going on.
Yeah,
but,
actually very busy lady, so I'm lucky to have a lunch date with you today.
Oh, I'm the lucky one.
I've just been to M&S, haven't told you this yet, and I thought you might be an M&S fan. In terms, are you? In terms of the fashion?
Yeah.
Have you got any M&S on today?
Do you know what?
We'll do an outfit of the day. Look at this outfit, I really like the hat, you look so cool.
I don't think I've got any Marks and Spencer's, not even jewellery. I normally would, I haven't, but I used to work in Marks and Spencer's.
Did you
ladies
really?
wear a very long time ago, and so it's got a special place in my heart, but
Yeah.
I think the fashion is getting more on point now.
Do you think it's improved in the last,
Yeah,
I
it's
do.
changed.
That's what I was thinking.
Love
We should have done it together. I kind of was going around the women's wear
Let's go back, let's
with,
go
my,
back.
with my camera and just being a bit like, I feel like I don't know what I'm talking about, but equally I was impressed by everything in terms of, We've got a bit of time to kill before lunch, so we're going to head into M&S and Rebecca's going to show you some of her favourite bits. What were you just saying about it?
I'm still telling my Marks and Spencer's.
Yeah, it's been like 15 minutes.
Yeah, we've had a long walk, I'm still talking
Yeah.
about it. But no, it was that basically when I worked at Marks and Spencer's, I was actually still at school and just going off to university, so temp work.
Yeah.
And they actually said, do you know what, we think you've got a career with M&S if you want to.
Really?
And it was a dilemma, but I went to university and did journalism instead, but could have been a different...
I think you'd be very good working here. Right, let's have a little browse. I want you to pick out your favourite pieces in women's wear, because I feel like I didn't do a very good job of showing stuff.
Immediately drawn to these florals.
Right, I'm going to follow you, come on.
Well, where I'm at in life, I love a longer length, and I love the floral. Ditzy, is that the word for that?
Ditzy.
But also,
Yeah.
no way to say it. But also, a block coloured suit. I am all over that at the moment.
They're 45. Okay, let's find a block coloured
So,
suit.
what I love about this is for
Yeah.
me at work, I do so many events and things, and also on camera. As you all know, you can find lovely patterns, lovely stripes, and they just
I just looked at a suit that was fizzing like crazy on camera. It's like, damn it.
Producers say to me,
That's nice fabric actually, isn't it?
It is lovely.
$49.50.
it's just so easy to wear. And I've had producers say to me, like, oh no, you can't wear that pattern. And I'm like, how bad will it be?
Oh, really?
And then
Yeah.
I don't know if you've persisted
Yeah.
as much as I have, and then you go on air and watch it back, and
Yeah.
it's just
A bit bonkers. A bit bonkers on the eye,
So
yeah.
this is basically a really good
Yeah.
colour.
And looks like it'd be quite comfy
How do you
too.
find the trousers?
Where would the trousers be? I wasn't sure about polka dot. What are your thoughts?
Where
Yeah.
do you know what?
But I feel like
think
I'm-
Pretty Woman.
Oh yeah.
Um,
They're quite 80s, aren't they?
I probably would, you know. I probably would. I prefer this in a skirt, but that would be quite easy to wear. No, I do like it.
There we go.
I do.
For any of you that are polka dot fan, Rebecca is with you. I've been mean about polka dots and now I'm feeling guilty to the polka dots.
It does. It reminds me of, was that Pretty Woman 80s?
Yeah, I think so.
80s. But yeah.
There we go. Is that what is that? Is that a cardigan or a jacket? Is it somewhere
it's,
between the two?
Jackets?
Yeah.
Is that what we call them? Yeah, it's definitely a bit more loose than the typical suit. Yeah, I don't know I could pull that colour off.
Let's get your thoughts on the green, because I think it's bold, but I like it. I would wear this colour a lot. I think the trousers might be round here. Yeah, it is actually.
Every single one of my friends with all sorts of colouring have always said actually green's their colour, so I don't know if it's a very easy colour to wear. Are you going to take me to this line?
Let's go to the lime. That caught my eye as soon as I came in. And it looks like there's a combination up there on the poster as well. Yeah, what do we think?
Oh, actually, do you know what?
Yeah.
Suit with the shorts.
Yeah, nice.
It's lovely. Do you know what I think of this? It's difficult underwear-wise. It's
Okay.
got very thin.
See, these are the details that I felt this was out of my comfort zone. I was explaining, like, I can show you what is drawing me, but I can't give that kind of detail. Can't do the underwear bit.
I immediately just think, practicality again, where I am in my life. My bra straps would show on that, but it is gorgeous.
So what's the solution? There isn't one, is there? You go braless?
It depends. You could wear a strapless with it.
Yeah. I'm just like, just don't wear a bra.
Well, there is that option. So for some people it's more viable than others.
Yeah.
But I just find with a strapless bra it would look really lovely. You know, in photos and things, but you end up just like hoiking it up.
Bit hoiking. We haven't got time for hoiking, have we?
But you could get a thin bra strap. There are solutions.
There's trousers there.
That other green as well. Oh.
There we go.
Again, do you know what?
Oh, they've got a stripe.
Easy to wear. They're flattering.
Yeah.
Love a fairly high waist, but
the stripe.
Oh, this has got a zip.
Oh my goodness. It's giving me like 90s Adidas vibes. Do you remember?
My brother is 3 years older, and I just remember the quotes from him when I was a teenager, wearing the zip, Adidas shiny tracksuit.
Yeah.
And he was like, "You're going to regret this one day." I don't regret it.
No regrets. They're nice. How much?
No, I do that.
$39.50. Yeah, I think the prices in here are okay. Mid-range, aren't they? Yeah, like Zara price points, I would say. Ooh, what are we thinking?
Definitely a day at the horse race.
It is, isn't it? Yeah.
It's I don't know if you can see.
It's nice fabric.
Silky fabric.
Yeah.
And
$49.50. Yeah.
I know I keep saying whether it's easy to wear or not, but that's what I look for. And I just think you could really easily conceal like underwear with that. Great length, and it will be flattering around the arms.
Nice. Oh, it's got a tie as well.
Yeah.
Nice bit of detail. Would that go at the front?
Well, do you know what?
Do either, I guess, could you?
Yeah, I've got so many outfits. I'm not sure where the bow's supposed to go, but I do just mix it up.
Nice.
You do either cinch it in at the back, or hide. If you're me, hide the front.
What do you think of this one?
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah.
I actually like all of it.
That would be good if it was a hot day, wouldn't it? Because you wouldn't get burnt. Because that's a lot of cover-up.
I do keep getting burnt.
How much is that? Recycled polyester? $49.50. Yeah, all the dresses in here seem to be around £50 for the long length. Yeah.
Nice floors over there again. And I, as you know...
You love a bit of leopard, don't you?
I don't love a bit of leopard print.
Yeah, a lot of leopard.
Do you know what I love about leopard print? This is a bit of a quirky take on the leopard, but I think I've consistently worn it for so many decades.
Yeah, it is timeless, isn't it?
Really
people say it's a like a neutral, isn't it?
Well, I think
because you can wear it even with like
questions.
Yeah.
It's like, do I need to let this go?
No, I don't think so. But I have seen that you can even wear it with like a floral and treat.
I love
yeah. What is this? Is it a rain mac? A summer coat?
It would, yeah. I don't think that would do much in the elements. But,
no.
Kind of that mid-season. But yeah, I think something about being slightly older is I do worry less about rules.
Totally.
Chuck that on with some florals or with a bit of neon, and I just
good to go.
Whereas when I was younger, I used to worry like.
Did you?
Black, oh God, does
all those rules. Yeah.
Red, can I pull that off? But actually now I just think the rules are out the window.
Me too. But it does end up like half the time I feel like I have got dressed and it looks like I'm in a fancy dress. We'll just go with it. It's fine.
Yeah. I'm with you on that.
Right, I think it's time for lunch. So I forgot to vlog anything for lunch because we were having such a busy catch-up. Like, I don't think we've seen each other for at least over a year.
It's been a little while.
Yes. Yeah. So you know when you sit down with a friend that you haven't seen for a while and it's just like blah 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 blah. A lot of that, wasn't it, from me? I'm not saying you were just blah blah blah.
Thank you. I will take that. I was blah blah blah. I'm just realising how much you either have to keep leaning down or repositioning the camera because
often,
I'm so small.
When I vlog with others, I often have to do this. Depending on the height situation, I do crouch. But yeah, we've come to this place that Rebecca recommended, and it's a rooftop just opposite Victoria Station. I've often seen this. I've come out the station and always thought, oh, that looks nice, and it's really nice, isn't it?
It is beautiful.
It's a good spot. So you've got kind of seating all the way along. It's called something Market.
I want to say Marketplace.
Marketplace,
we'll check.
I'll link it if it's got a website in the description box. But yeah, they've got kind of a couple of different floors, and Rebecca was saying this used to be Passion right?
Yeah, so I only found out the other day that this used to be Passion Nova, and I actually never came here when it was a club. I can't believe it. It seems like the place I would have frequented.
Yeah, you so would have. But I think I might have been once for a works party. I just had a memory because I kind of recognised the staircase. Everything else looks different, but you know, obviously they probably just kept the same stairs, haven't they? So I've got a memory of the stairs here. It is very nice, but yeah, but a really good spot if you're meeting a friend in London, right by Victoria Station, so very handy. And if you're going to the theatre in this area too, I feel like it'd be a good place to come for a drink beforehand, which is what we're going to do now. We've got some Prosecco, we're going to sit in the sunshine and enjoy it. Cheers everybody.
Ching ching.
Hello, it is, oh, is it a bit dark? Let me put you up on a cup and make it a little bit higher. It's the next day and it is nearly 11 p.m. and yeah, I forgot to kind of continue the vlog yesterday. Just had a lovely time catching up with Rebecca. It was so nice to see her, and yeah, I've just had a busy day of kind of admin bits, and then I've just travelled up to Leeds because I'm doing packed lunch in the morning. I've just got to my hotel and the chap on reception said to me, are you a member of the IHG? The International Hotels Group, and I said, I think I am, it rings a bell, and I checked. I am a member, and I think the last time they kind of emailed me was 2017, so all the time I've been coming here to pack lunch, I'm nearly on my 90th appearance. I haven't been getting my rewards, so I've been a right wally, because he was telling me that they quickly add up and people just save them up throughout the year and then go on holiday with them or use them for free night stays and all sorts of things, and there's benefits to being a member as well. So I'm kicking myself, but I am now a member. I've just downloaded the app and like added in my membership number, and he very kindly added me a few extra points on because I have been frequenting this hotel. I've told you this before, it's kind of like my second home. I've been here on so many Thursday evenings and sometimes throughout the week as well, so it's very comforting for me to be here because I love coming up here to do packed lunch. But yeah, who knew? I just have always kind of bypassed the rewards thing. I'm normally really on the ball with things like that, so I'm kind of kicking myself. I think it's because when I first came here and stayed here, I thought I was just doing a one-off appearance, so it certainly didn't cross my mind that I would be staying at this hotel quite so regularly. But yeah, I just thought I'd mention that to you because maybe you stay in similar hotels to this one. It's part of the IHG group, the International Hotels Group. So I think when you stay with any of them, you earn points. So yeah, I will be earning my points from now on. So that's my lesson learned. Pay attention to rewards when I'm staying at hotels and see if I can collect my points. Yeah, I'm going to wrap up the vlog here. I hope you enjoyed this one. It's a new one for my channel, so if you did enjoy it, do let me know in the comments if you'd like to see more of these, either looking around M&S or other shops. I'm open to suggestions, and if you enjoyed it, do give the video a thumbs up, and don't forget, if you're new here, to click subscribe for brand new videos every single week. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you very soon. Bye.